Hey everybody, wanted to share a bit, or maybe all, of Ichabod the Blind Narwhal, a very stabby tale, because so many people seem to think it was an exceptional story, or at least they'd read it. So I wanted to prove you wrong and expose just how terrible this piece of writing really is, and why I probably shouldn't have queried it ever, or maybe not until it was better than what it is. So, without further ado, Ichabod the Blind Narwhal, a very stabby tale. Just north of nowhere, where brilliant night lights dance beneath frozen Arctic waves, lives Ichabod the Blind Narwhal. Except that he wasn't really blind. Just a young narwhal who refused to sing because he never liked the sound of his own voice. And that's exactly how a narwhal sees, by singing. It's called echolocation, a form of sonar that lots of animals use to navigate: bats, dolphins, and many kinds of whales. Imagine a superhero that involves shooting sound waves out of your face. The sound waves bounce back, giving you a clear picture of what's in front of you. But Ichabod would not sing, and so he swam into things, poking polar bears, impaling icebergs, bayoneting boats, and every one of his friends and family. In fact, there wasn't a whale in their pod who hadn't been injured in some way by Ichabod's long, sharp tusk. Whenever it happened, they'd yell things like, "Ichabod, use your voice! You're not blind! You have to sing!" But Ichabod ignored them. Whenever he tried to play with the other whales, they'd get terribly nervous. "It's Ichabod! Ouch, my blubber! He speared my breakfast again!" So he spent his days swimming alone, blowing bubbles and feeling sorry for himself, silent as the sea. Since he had refused to sing for many years, his poor mother was covered in scars. "Mama, none of the other whales want to play with me. It's not my fault I'm blind." "Son, you've been over this. We're narwhals. You're not blind. You just need to sing." "But I hate my voice. I'm the worst singer in the history of whales." "Come here, baby." "Nope, over here." "Ichabod, ouch!" "Sorry, Mom." "You can't silence yourself forever. A whale must sing. So find your voice and be proud. If you don't, you're really going to hurt someone." Ichabod started crying. "Then maybe I'll swim far away where I can't hurt anyone ever again." "Ichabod." But the little whale swam away, right into an iceberg, and he got stuck. He yanked out his tusk out of the ice and swam away, right into his Uncle Dennis. "That's the third time this week," Dennis moaned. Eventually, Ichabod found himself in strange and open waters. The ocean was dark, enormous, and lonely. Then he heard something he had never heard before, like singing, but different. It was sweet, almost like laughter. It was getting louder and louder. Suddenly, his tusk jabbed into a wall of ice. "Hello? Is anyone there?" "Hi, I'm Dilly. What's your name?" "Ichabod." "Why is a spike coming out of your face?" "I'm a narwhal. It's a tusk, like a tooth." "Wow, that tooth is awesome. I'm a beluga. Have you seen my family? I've been trapped in this ice for a few days." "No, I haven't seen anyone." "Well, maybe you can help me." I don't know how. I'm blind." "What's blind?" "It means I can't see." "That's so sad. Belugas use sound to find their way. We sing, la 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 la. I see you, Ichabod." "Narwhals do that too, except for me. That's why I'm blind." "You don't sing? Everybody sings. Singing is like the best thing ever. I sing all the time." "It's my voice. It's bad." "Maybe you haven't found it yet. I'll teach you. We can sing together and you can get me out of here. You can be my hero." "Oh, I don't know." "Come on, Ichabod, sing with me. I'm loud and obnoxious, so I'll drown you out." "Maybe just a little." And they sang. Dilly was loud and obnoxious, and very shrill. Some seagulls that were resting on the ice shook their heads and flew away. Ichabod took notice. It sounds terrible. Those birds hated it. I'm no good. No good at all. I'm useless. You're not useless. You have to sing, Ichabod. I can't help you, Dilly. I'm sorry. I'm no hero, just a songless, blind narwhal. Good luck. Ichabod began to swim away. Don't leave me, please. If you don't help me out of here, I'll die, Dilly wailed. Ichabod paused, turning back to her. Okay, I'll try again. Thank you. I'll sing with you. And they started to sing again. This time, Ichabod gave it his all. They sang high and low, and somewhere in between. Soon Ichabod could see how Dilly was trapped. He spotted a crack in the ice. Perhaps if he lodged his tusk just right, he could crack it apart. That wasn't so bad, Ichabod rejoiced. You sound fantastic, Ichabod. And I can see. I think I can get you out of here. Ichabod pried the ice with all his might. He thrashed his whole weight this way and that. And with a great crack, the ice separated, and Dilly was free. You did it, Ichabod! You're a hero! I've got to get back to my pod and show them I'm not blind after all. Do you think that maybe I can come with you? I don't think my family is coming back. Of course you can. You help me find my voice. Help me see. Come on. On their way back to Ichabod's icy home, he saw things he'd never imagined. Beautiful things. Frightening things. Things he couldn't explain. When they finally arrived, he announced his return with pride. Hey everyone, I can see! Hooray for Ichabod! He found his voice! We're safe now! Mama, this is Dilly. She's one of us now. She was trapped in the ice and I saved her. But I think she saved me. Oh, Ichabod, you saved yourself. Oh, this is Dilly. Oh, Ichabod, you saved yourself. You other spike-faced whales should hear me and Ichabod sing. And so they did. Soon everyone was singing a song of thanks for their newfound friend and for Ichabod's voice. And they wouldn't stab anybody ever again. And that is the end of Ichabod. So it's 970 words. If it was going to be a functional manuscript that was probably queryable, it should be half that length. It relies too much also on telling rather than showing. It is very narrative heavy. There's no art notes, so there's no regard for the illustrator and how much of the story can be told in images. And so it just doesn't have a true identity as a picture book. It's a fun story to read out loud, and it's silly. Maybe the bones of the story or the concept are okay, but as it stands right now, it is not a submittable story, so Ichabod will remain on the shelf, if not in the graveyard of many of my stories, for the time being or forever. Maybe there won't be an Ichabod who finds his voice and learns to see. Anyways, that's a manuscript I probably shouldn't have queried.